I felt a new feeling coursing through my veins, coursing through them, making me feel something inside of me, making me feel powerful. My eyes shot open, and I felt the wind course around me, pushing against my chest and forcing its way into my heart. I let out a cry because of how painful it was as it came into my lungs, and felt tears coming down my cheeks as the wind was knocked out of me. I felt empty in that moment as my body fell to the ground. The world felt like it all slowed down as I was falling in that moment. Slowly feeling the air leave my lungs, feeling my legs crumble from beneath me, falling back while my hand moved in front of me. Reaching for something, reaching for someone. Shuichi? Was he even here anymore? I remember seeing him fly back into the house and some glass shattered. He must be hurt. That's what these powers do. They cause pain. They cause pain to me and Shuichi, and I'm sure Cathy is here as well. Maybe she and Shuichi will be able to save me from this. Maybe, just maybe, this isn't the end. I felt my vision slowly fade away as my eyes closed. The sky goes from gray to dark gray to black, making all the light vanish from my eyes, dwindling for a moment before dissolving into the thoughts in my mind, forcing my words and other senses to become my eyes. My chest was still in pain as my back had a flash of pain before it all went quiet. I felt so trapped in this feeling, like the darkness would slowly consume me before I left the world, before I left Shuichi alone, to live with the pain of losing his bonded mate, making him have to live through the pain of loss that I know all too well. The odd feeling was somewhat familiar to me, like an old friend that used to hold me, only to come back and remind me of how much I lost, how many things that were taken and were never given back. Never taken back. This makes it hard to breathe, making it so hard to see because of the tears coming out of your eyes. Jodian, Riko, Anaki, Akari, Dice. They were all left alone because of me. Riko betrayed me and Jodian. Jodian isn't even alive anymore. I killed him because of my selfish wish to want to be with Shuichi. If I never met Shuichi, I would have to live with the feeling like there was something missing, needing something but not knowing what. But all that pain, I can endure. But they might still be here if I love Shuichi. I love him so much. I don't want to leave him. I want to scream these thoughts out of my mouth, but I was unable to move, unable to speak, unable to hear. I sighed to myself and slumped back into what I have no clue. I felt my back move again. Maybe someone was picking me up? I felt an arm around the underside of my neck. Knowing I fell on my back, I must be being cradled. I hope that Shuichi is holding my body, because I don't want anyone else touching my body in such a vulnerable state. After a moment, another arm went under my legs as I felt my body leave the ground. I was paralyzed. God, why can't I open my eyes? Kokichi, wake the fuck up. Please, please, please. Wake up, wake up, wake up. After a while of yelling and trying to thrash around, I was able to come to terms with the fact that I was unable to move. Okay, so am I dead? If I was dead, wouldn't I have left my body? Or at least not have stayed conscious like I am now? Wait a minute. So if I'm not dead, did the powers take over my body like Kurai did back there? And make me say all those terrible things? Make me do all those things I have never done before? I let some more thoughts come into my mind, because there isn't much I can do about this. So what do I want to think about? Candy? Shuichi? I didn't want to have to think about Shuichi at a time like this, especially after what I must have done to him. He must have crashed into that window. I hope he's able to heal himself. I know vampires can heal faster, but I know that to heal things immediately, you have to lick the wound. Is Cathy going to do that? Shit. She can't do that to Shuichi. He's my beloved, my everything. I felt some guilt come to my shoulders. I treated him like shit earlier. Sure, I apologize, but in the end, I was the one who let Kurai take over my thoughts and my mind. And my body. I don't even want to know what the hell he had planned to use my body for. Good thing Cathy was there with that blade. Wait a moment. What kind of blade was it again? The glowing cry? What does that blade do to vampires? I mean, vampires have more endurance and heightened traits than the average human, but knowing a man like Kurai, who is confident and self-serving, got scared when the blade was drawn on him, maybe it's a blade that causes physical damage to vampires that can't be healed. I mean, I have heard of some of those things in stories. The one danger to something that is on the verge of being considered immortal makes me think about it. What if I used that blade on him? Wait, how the hell is he able to possess my body? Doesn't that mean his body was not being used while he was taking control over mine? What if, well, I don't even know if that would work on him, because maybe this Veronica will come and attack me if I try to go near him. She doesn't seem like a bitch who is very good at manipulating others. I mean, she was able to take Cathy's mate from her, so she must be either some godlike person or just a bitch who can control minds or something. What if she gets near me and Shuichi? What will that mean for the both of us? Will she take one of us over? Will she try to make me kill him? Or have him kill me? I felt my body shudder at the thought. Sure, I joke about being a leader of an evil organization, but that doesn't mean I want to kill or harm others, especially the kill part. I don't want to have to watch another person die in front of me again. I don't want to go through that again, especially if I knew I was the one who caused it. I don't even know what's happening to my body now. I felt my body touch a bed or a couch of some sort. A blanket was laid on top of me before I felt a kiss on my forehead. It took me a moment to figure out it was a kiss and not just someone checking my forehead, but I was almost certain it was Shuichi. Well, at least I hope it was.